Hey guys, how's it going? So today I am going to do a first impression let's play review of a game called Everdream Valley. The game is $25. The regional pricing of the game unfortunately is really bad, but in America it's $25, Europe it's €25. But like I say, the rest of the countries, unfortunately, the pricing is really bad. But otherwise than that, I'm going to be playing the game. Look at that horse smile. That's one smiling horse. Today I'm going to be playing the game for an hour, maybe a little bit more, and I'm going to be giving you my running commentary on whether or not I think the game is actually worth $25. If you are in a hurry and you're watching this on the VOD on Twitch or on YouTube, you can simply skip to the end of the video, and there I will give you my quick, concise, final opinion on whether or not I think the game is worth the asking price. So otherwise than that, just stay tuned and I will be playing the game and giving you my running commentary. Now, I've already played a little bit of the game. I got early access to the game, actually like 4 days before the game actually releases. And obviously I got code for the game from the developers, so thanks a lot to the developers for making this review possible. So I played a little bit of the game, like not even 30 minutes to be honest. So my reactions and opinions on the game is still going to be very much first impressions. So what I've done so far is I've run around, I've collected a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. There's such a hilarious amount of stuff on the ground that you can collect that it's almost overwhelming. I also got a dog. There was the one quest where you go to a vendor and you get a dog. You can choose from a bunch of different dogs. So there's a Shiba Inu and a Malamute. I chose the Malamute. There's a German Shepherd. There's a whole bunch of different dogs that you can choose from. And apparently the dog will help you during certain stuff. I don't know, my dog so far is pretty useless and runs away from me. There's also a cat, but the cat also, look at that, the cat just runs away most of the time. So I've run around, collected a few stuff, chopped down a few trees, but basically the story of the game so far is that you are the grandchild of the farm owners. So the farm owners are your grandmother and grandfather. By the way, this is one thing that I really like. You don't need to press any buttons. You literally just walk through the crops and it gets collected automatically. I really like that. Too many games make collecting stuff too difficult, and in this game it's really easy to collect stuff. Even when you pick stuff up, you just press F and there's no animation at all. You just pick the stuff up immediately. I like that. This is a very optimized, almost I can say, game. Like, you just can do so much more stuff in much less time due to the fact that there's no animations. Well, I mean, there's animations, like when you're fixing a wall, for instance, there's obviously animations, but otherwise than that, like picking stuff up. Okay, I have to water these. I actually haven't watered ever. Well, that's easy. You literally just press F and you spray like a fucking fire hose all over the place. You see, that's what I'm talking about. There's basically no animation. It doesn't take a long time. Oh, my watering can is empty. I didn't even know it can become empty. So there's no animations to speak of when picking stuff up, when harvesting stuff. It's all very, very fast. Now, some cynical people might say, oh well, that's like bad, you know, that's a bad thing that that the game doesn't have any animations. But I like it, you know. I'm very much a person that would just prefer to have an optimized playing experience than one that wastes my time with a whole bunch of unnecessary animations and looting animations, crafting animations. Like, it's just unnecessary in my opinion. So I very much like the fact that you can harvest your entire field simply by walking through it. I actually recently played another game, Core Keeper, and another game as well that has farming in it, Dinkum. So Dinkum and Core Keeper both are basically open world farming games, farming and crafting and stuff like that. And the time that it takes to harvest your field in that game, in both of those games, is ridiculous. Like, honestly, it is so tedious. Like, you can spend 10 minutes if your farm, you know, at the late game, when your farm is a little bit bigger, when you have a whole bunch of different crops planted, like you have corn, you have grapes, you have lettuce, you have carrots, you have just a whole bunch of different crops planted, rows and rows of crops. Then it takes a really long time to harvest all of that, because there's animations in each and every bloody thing. There's just animations, and I don't know about you, but I don't like spending 10 minutes at a time just doing the same animation, collecting all of my crops. It's just not fun, you know. I want to be able to make progress in a game in 10 minutes. I don't want to just stare at my character doing the same animation over and over and over again for 10 minutes, and it's multiple times each and every day. Like this game also has day cycles, day and night cycles. Each and every day you have to do that 10 minutes of harvesting again. So here you just run through the crops, so it's really quick. Whereas in those games you have to spend 10 minutes every cycle of the day doing that. And because the time progresses, by the time that you're done with the animations, it's already like almost midday, you know. So you've already spent most of your day. It's already like 12 p.m. there. Then you are done with your farming, and then you have to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Then you have to collect resources, you have to do whatever else the game has to offer, you know. So I just really don't think it's a nice way to make the player spend their time by watching their character do the same bloody animation over and over and over again, you know. So this game has dispensed with all of that bullcrap. You can just literally walk through the crops and it jumps into your inventory. You actually need the basket. This basket, you need the basket before you unlock that ability, but I got the basket very early on, like not even 10 minutes into the game, and then already I had the basket. So it's not even like a late game thing. The developers obviously realize that the player is going to be doing harvesting from a very early stage, and so they allowed the player to unlock that basket very early in the game. So I already have some chickens. I ran around and collected chickens. I'm not sure how to get the eggs from them. I'm really not sure. I haven't yet figured out how to... Okay, cow milk. Okay, so that one I will need to get the milk from the cows. Maybe we can take the milk canister. Let's try that. Empty milk jug. Okay, well, I will see. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna need, the bucket or the milk jug to get the milk from the cow. But then I'm looking for something that I would maybe use for the eggs, because I'm assuming you need to have something in your hand before being able to harvest the eggs, because I have the basket in my hand and I can't get anything. So I'm not sure. It doesn't look like I can get the eggs yet. They haven't yet explained to me how to get the eggs. But anyway, let's try with this one. Can we milk the cow? Milk. There we go. Okay, aim for the bucket. Oh, so it's a mini game. Okay. That's hilarious. This is a really cool mini game. Holy shit. Okay. I don't like mini games, I have to be honest with you. Like, in all of these types of games, a lot of developers are way too focused on making everything an activity, you know. Milking a cow is an activity, fishing is an activity, getting eggs from your chickens is an activity, shearing a sheep is an activity. And then by the end of the day, like a day lasts whatever, 30 minutes or whatever, then it's the next day. By the end of the day, you've done bloody your entire day just filled with mini games. Like, it's not fun. And you need to do that each and every day, obviously, you know, unless maybe, I don't know, every third day or every fourth day you need to milk your cows. But once you have 10 cows, 20 cows, you know, you're gonna have to do that multiple times a day, and that minigame took 30 seconds. So imagine if you have 20 cows, you know, that's 20 cows, 30 seconds each, that's 10 minutes in real life that you're gonna spend just milking all of your cows. So developers need to really be careful when they implement mini games like that. I actually played another game like this recently, Sunhaven. Sunhaven is another game that I actually like the game. Like, I like Sunhaven a lot, but you spend 10 minutes each and every day harvesting all of your crops. I have a really big farm in Sunhaven. It has like wheat and corn and onions and cabbages and lettuce and whatever. And you literally spend like 10 minutes each and every cycle of the day just harvesting all of your shit. So I don't like that. Now, obviously this game has dispensed with that. You can literally just harvest stuff by walking through it like this. This is really fantastic. But now, as we've seen, the cow has a mini game, and probably a couple of other animals are also gonna have a mini game. So that's one thing that I hope they don't have too much of. I hope they don't have too many of those mini games in the game, because it just, in my opinion, makes the game tedious. So there's a thing highlighted in this area. One thing that I don't like is that you can't see why the area is highlighted. So right now this area is highlighted, I don't know why. And there's nothing, there's not a quest log or anything like that that tells me why this area is highlighted. So that's one thing that they really need to address. You can't just have a thing like this and then not tell the player why the area is highlighted, because I've got no idea. So I guess we're gonna just ignore this area, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know what to do in this area. So anyway, so far I actually really like the game. I've got to be honest, normally I don't like these types of games. Like, you can't really compare this game to Minecraft, but I don't like Minecraft. So there's a very fine line between these types of games, open world crafting type games, that I like and that I don't like. Like I said, I like Roots of Pacha. I recently played Roots of Pacha, but it's not. There's some serious issues with Roots of Pacha. Blah blah blah. First treehouse fixture. Looks like you don't have a treehouse yet. To view and use the treehouse fixtures, build the treehouse and open the inventory while inside. Okay. So I like a lot of the aspects of Roots of Pacha, but overall it's a game that I would not recommend. It's too tedious. There's too many mini games. It takes too long to just do the most menial things in Roots of Pacha. And honestly, a game like Sunhaven also suffers. Okay, we need an electric motor to repair this windmill. Sunhaven also suffers from a lot of the same issues. The developers just added too many tedious things in that game. But games that I do like is like my time at Sandrock, my time at Porsche. Even though I don't like the stamina system, that game would be much better if the game did not have a stamina system. This game does have a kind of a stamina system. You can see there at the left side, when I swing, my stamina goes down just there above my minimap. So the game does have kind of a stamina system, but it regenerates so fast that honestly it might as well not have that system at all. But yeah, otherwise I really like this game so far. I have to be honest. There's honestly not anything that I can really say so far that is really irritating me. Like with Sunhaven, Roots of Pacha, Core Keeper, all of these types of games, I have some real serious issues with some of the mechanics in the game. Simply the mechanics that were added to the game just to be obtuse, you know, to make the player's life difficult. And in this game so far, I haven't found a single one of those types of stuff. Even when you chop wood, you immediately suction up the wood that is on the ground. That's really nice. That's what I like to see. I'm already spending time chopping down the tree. So don't make the player spend even more time than running around collecting the loot on the ground. That's simply too obtuse. You're making the player chop down the tree and collect all of the resources that fell on the tree, and oftentimes looking on the ground, especially if there's grass on the ground. A lot of times it can take longer to find the resources that are on the ground than what it took you to chop down the tree. So honestly, this game does it correctly. This game really, these developers have done basically a perfect job in optimizing the time of the player, you know, valuing the time of the player. Don't make the player do menial tasks and spend bloody a minute chopping down a tree, and then you lose stamina, then you have to go rest and all of that bull crap, you know. This developer definitely, in my opinion, values the time of the player And that's what I like. I don't want to spend fucking 5 hours doing menial tasks. I want to make progress, you know. I'm a player who likes to make progress. I want to build a farm, I want to plant crops, I want to collect a whole bunch of different animals. I want to be able to harvest all of those animals in a quick way. I want to be able to harvest all of my crops in a quick way, and then I want to go out and explore the world. And in a lot of these games, like I said, Roots of Pacha, Core Keeper, Sunhaven, My Time at Portia, a lot of the games makes it fucking difficult to do that. You know, you can't get everything done in a day. And this game so far is doing a fantastic job with that. So I'm not sure where. I have one quest pointing over there to that side. I should also say that the game controls fantastically. Like, the game controls perfectly. There's no lag. Obviously, I have a pretty beefy PC. I have a 3080 RTX with a Ryzen 5 3600 CPU. So my PC can run Cyberpunk 2077 on Ultra on 2K resolution at 60 FPS. So this game should not struggle at all. But with that being said, it runs amazingly. Like, honestly, there's no lag. Everything is very fluid. So I do like that. I hate it when a game, especially if it's a console port, when a game like struggles to respond and like it's not fluid. This game, like, I swing my mouse, it's fucking fluid like water. So I do like that. I also love the fact that so far I've been able to loot literally everything that I see on the ground. And this is how my inventory looks so far. So I'm one space away from reaching the limit of the inventory capacity. But like I say, I've looted everything that I've seen so far. And my inventory is not full yet. It's almost full, but it's not full yet. So I hate games that make your inventory too small. Like, really, it's not necessary. You don't want to force the player to do inventory management like every 5 seconds, you know? Yes, you already told me this. You can raise your maximum stamina level by eating fruit or food. Okay. You can also lower it if you get stung by a bee. Okay, that's interesting. So we can eat fruit apparently to improve our stamina. Okay, this is my grandma. I'm not sure what we can do here. Oh, there we go. You can make food, by the way. There's a little food minigame. I haven't actually tried it yet. Do I have any recipes? No. So I don't know. Raspberry, blackberry. What else? I like the way everything swirls around in the pan. I don't know, let's add 2 raspberries and 2 blackberries, maybe? Oop. Now there's like a mini game you have to... Oh. Okay, I see now. Okay, well, apparently if you screw up, you lose progress. I don't like that. Yeah, this is stupid. Like, this is what I was talking about. If you're gonna add a mini... What the fuck? I pressed... I'm pressing the buttons and then sometimes it just does not accept the inputs. Okay, so apparently that's slush, so that doesn't help. Okay, well, I'm not gonna bother with this. I fucking hate that minigame. That's a terrible minigame. I hope there's some other bloody way to cook food, because if I'm gonna have to do that each and every time. Can I eat it? No? Can't I eat it? What if I do this? 9. Oh, I can't eat it for some reason. Okay, so the thing that I literally just cooked, I can't even eat it. So I guess I can go sell it, but it sells for like 1 gold, which is less than a bloody empty bottle sells for. So that's pretty much useless. Can't I throw stuff on the ground? Move to chest, move item, equip. There's no dropping on the ground. Can you even drop items on the ground? Let's have a look. Quest info, action, option. Okay. Option. Okay, while I'm pressing E, nothing. Okay, so you can't do anything with the slash apparently, but how do you throw stuff on the ground? Can't you, like, literally I'm clicking and dragging, nothing happens. So that's probably our very first issue. You can't drop stuff on the ground. Which, why would it even be like that? Obviously you have to be able to throw stuff on the ground. Not allowing the player to throw stuff on the ground is hilarious. This dog is just running around aimlessly. You can train the dog and make the dog love you more, but honestly I'm not concerned with that right now. I just want to basically do the farm tasks and stuff like that. And I'll concentrate on the dog at another time. Apparently we have to collect ducks to put in the pond as well. I haven't seen a single duck yet. Oh, out of stamina, okay. Oh, and they make you run fucking slow if you run out of stamina. That's something I don't like. That's really stupid. Like, look at this. I can't attack. I can't run. I can't do shit until my stamina is full again. That's really stupid. That's probably the first really stupid thing I've seen in the game so far. Unfortunately, in a game like this, there's always stuff that's just fucking stupid. At least this is the first fucking stupid thing that I found, but still. You would hope that these types of games would just be perfect without any fucking stupid stuff, but apparently that is too much to ask. Developers somehow always find some way to add fucking stupid stuff to their games. Old man, where are you? There's a vendor here. Oh, he's sleeping. Okay, so I can't sell stuff to the vendor now. I'm not a fan of that. Can I do anything with you? Okay, so I can't sell stuff now. I have to wait until the next day. By the way, so far I've not found that they force you to go to sleep, but there are wolves at night that when the wolf catches you, you go to sleep automatically. So there's wolves out in the world at night, only at night so far. And if the wolf catches you, it resets the day and you go to sleep. So I don't think the game forces you to go to sleep, but there are wolves. So if you're not careful, then the wolf will catch you and you automatically progress to the next day. I like that system. It's definitely a lot better than a lot of the other games that force you to go to sleep, like Roots of Pacha and games like that. They force you to go to sleep, which I don't like. So at least this game seemingly doesn't do that. I haven't seen a wolf yet. I want to show you guys a wolf. I'm not seeing a wolf right now. So basically I'm just collecting sticks, I'm collecting grass. I don't really have a use for it right now, but I'm sure I will have a use for it eventually. I'm just cleaning up my farm. Basically, I was talking about it earlier, but I got distracted. I am the grandchild of the owners of the farm, who are my grandparents. There's a male and a female. They apparently had this farm for a long time, but they recently got sick, and so the farm got a little bit dilapidated, I guess I can say, and now they asked me for help. That's basically the story of the game. So it's not my farm, it's the farm of my grandparents, basically. And then they asked their grandchild to come help run the farm, even though at the beginning of the game there's a little cutscene and it shows you, the player, not wanting to do it at all. Like, really, the player character does not want to do it. That kind of a typical child thing, being like, oh, but it would not be any fun, I'm gonna have such a bad time, all of that kind of stuff. I really don't like the fact that if your stamina runs out, you have to wait until your stamina bar is 100% full again before you can run or do any actions. That's a fucking stupid mechanic. I have a quest over here. I don't know if I should craft anything. This is my chest that I really haven't stored anything inside yet. Let's move that. Can't I move it immediately? Oh, shift click. Okay, shift click sends it over there immediately. I guess all of this stuff, like wooden crates, wooden stools, chairs, all of this stuff I can basically put in there because I don't have any use for it right now. Bottles, cans, that kind of stuff, I'm not going to use any of that. All of the rest of the stuff I can keep, don't need that. Newspaper, I guess, over there. I want to go sell that, actually. it doesn't show you the prices. In this menu, it doesn't show you the prices. And then if you go over here, it does show you the prices. So that's something that I don't like. It should show you the prices. Doesn't matter in what screen you are, it should show you the prices always. Because now, if I want to check the price of something, of this, Coke cans, for instance, I have to drag them over to my inventory. I have to exit, I have to open my inventory, and then I can see the price of it. So, it's really stupid. They really should show you not only the price, but the description as well. Because, I mean, look at this. There's no description on the can. And then you have to exit, you have to open your inventory, and then you can see the description. So, yeah, that's not good. They should definitely make it so that you are shown the price and the description at all times, because that's not good. They basically make you exit that screen, open your inventory again, and then you can look at the thing that you want to. Then you need to exit that screen and enter the storage chest again in order to move what you want to move to obviously then have the information that you need. So that's like 4 or 5 extra clicks or actions that you have to do simply because the developers thought that it would be a good idea to not show you the price or the descriptions in all of the different screens. That's how big of a blunder it can be if the developers make a decision which is not good, you know. So 5 extra actions simply because they chose to not show you the tooltips of the various items in all of the various screens. Then you're going to have to do those 5 actions each and every time that you want to know information about something. Like we open up here, I now want to know how much does rope sell for, and perhaps I want to know what you can do with rope. You can't see it over here, so you have to move it from your storage into your inventory. That's one action. You have to exit. That's another action. You have to open your inventory. That's another action. Then you have to look at it. That's another action. That's the 4th action. So you can see you needed to do some construction. So it's obviously a useful item. And then the sell price is 38.2. Then you have to exit. That's the 5th action. Then you have to open your storage again. That's the 6th action. Then you have to drag it back over to your chest. That's the 7th action. So 7 actions that you have to do simply in order to see something that you should have been able to see over here. They should have shown you the price, and they should have shown you the description, whether or not something is useful, you know, all of the different item descriptions. So you need to do 7 actions just because the developers don't show you what you need to show, what you need to be shown in this screen over here. That is how bad a small little decision like that can be. A small little thing where they choose to omit information. You, as the player, now have to do 7 additional actions. So that's clearly not good. Let's see. If I probably select wood here, will I be able to chop it up? No? Oh yes, I can. Okay, so what? Oh, okay, I see now. So you move your mouse, you need to keep the green thing in the white, basically. Okay. Does it do one at a time? Holy hell, it does one at a time. That's ridiculous. So I have 286 wood pieces. Okay, wait, let's let's do this scientifically. Let's quickly time how long it takes to cut a single board. I'm just taking out my stopwatch here quickly. Okay, so this one is already almost done. Okay, that one is done. Now let's start. Okay, that was 3.5 seconds. So it took me 3.5 seconds to do one plank or one log, and I have 283. So 283 times 3.5 seconds divided by 60 seconds, that's 16.5 minutes. So if you want to make all of your logs into planks, it's going to take you 16.5 minutes of doing this constantly. 16.5 minutes of doing this. How ridiculous is that? Like, really? 16.5 minutes of this. You have got to be kidding me. How can the developers think that forcing the player to do 16.5 minutes of the same menial task is good? Like, that's ridiculous. And you get rewarded for a perfect cut. Like, I'm trying to do one now. Okay, that one was close. So you get rewarded for doing a perfect cut, but the very fact that the green thing, okay, there I got a perfect cut. The very fact that the marker stops, the green marker stops when a new plank is placed, makes it really difficult to get that perfect cut on the next cut. So they were smart enough to reward the player for doing a perfect cut, and then they made it fucking difficult, almost impossible in fact, to get a perfect cut, due to the fact that after each cut the green thing stops. So let's see if I can get 2 in a row. There I got 2 in a row. That one wasn't perfect for some reason. You see, it's fucking impossible to repeatedly get perfect cuts, simply due to the fact that the green thing stops after you after you've done one. So that's a really bad, a really bad mini game. It's almost impossible to repeatedly and reliably get perfect cuts, simply due to the way that the developers made the minigame. So that's bad. That's exactly what I was talking about with regards to minigames. Not fucking everything in the game needs to be a minigame. A developer can very easily screw a game over by trying to make everything a minigame. Now let's make 8 of these. A chicken house, I don't know what, there's no description on this stuff, like here as well. No description. What does a chicken perch do? What does a chicken house do? What does a wooden sword do? I have no fucking idea. So this is really bad. They also need to provide you with the descriptions there. The fact that they don't provide you with any descriptions is really, really bad. Okay, so let's put the chicken perches around here. Okay, so I can't walk, well, I can't kind of walk through them, but they actually have, they're not like the farm stuff. They actually have collision. The plants don't have collision. These do have collision. So I wonder how, like, will you just be able to walk through them like when you collect the farm stuff, or how will it work? Anyway, I guess we will see. They're sleeping right now. I don't think that I put them... No, they just go back to sleep immediately. So that's fine. Okay, so what else can I do? Quests. Like, I don't know even how to see my quests. It doesn't show my quest there. When I press Alt, that is all that it does. I can't actually see my other quests. Like, how are you supposed to see your quests? Journal J, okay. Okay, there we go. I don't know why the journal doesn't show up here. It's supposed to show up here because there's literally no indication that you have a journal unless you go out, settings, controls, key bindings, and then you can see, holy shit, I actually have a journal. So that's another thing that definitely they need to make more evident. Play with your dog until he reaches the 2nd level of training. Okay. Collect eggs. Plant new fruit trees. Okay, so that's that thing over there. They want new fruit trees. Do I have a stick? Yes, I have quite a few sticks. So let's take the stick and then let's throw it for the dog. I just need to watch out for wolves, like I said. There are wolves. There, go fetch. Hey, come here. Go fetch. Go fetch, you lazy bastard. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Throw. Throw. Thank you. Throw. Fetch. You're running past the stick, you stupid. I do like how cute they made the dog, you know. It's a really cute thing. Why does it unselect my thing? I don't like the fact that it unselects the stick each time. Fetch. I like how it runs past the stick and then searches for a little while. It's obtuse, but I like it. It's a good obtuse mechanic that they added to the game. It's cute. Look at that. It's like going right past the bloody stick, literally walking over it. Throw. Okay, so now he's level 2 apparently. Let's see what happens when we get him to level 3. I don't know if we can continue to do this type of training in order to get him to level 3. Okay, apparently we can. The throw. This is really cute. Throw. And oh, can't I throw anymore? Throw. Okay, so he should be level 3 now. He should already be level 3. Let's see. Maybe it just takes a while. Dog's level has risen. Throw. It looks like he's already maximum level, but apparently not. Because the dude who sold me the dog did say that... okay, apparently it has risen again. Did say that when my dog is later level, the dog will be able to help me with stuff. So, I don't know. Dog's level has risen again. Holy shit. I don't see anything rising, but apparently the level of the dog is rising. So every time it says the level of the dog has risen, but I don't see the level of the dog rising. And I don't even think I can look at the level of the dog. I don't think so. Yeah, there's no dog information, I guess I can say. There's a whole bunch of the level of the dog has risen, but not over here. Okay, so I guess you're done, dog. Okay, well, it still says the level of the dog has risen, so I don't know. So, I don't know. I'm not seeing the level of the dog rising. It says it's rising, but I don't see it rising, which means that, I don't know, maybe it's a glitch or something, because I'm not seeing it rising. Come here, dog, I want to pet you. And it rises yet again, apparently. I'm not seeing it rising, but apparently it's rising. I'm not seeing any wolves anywhere. I don't know if my dog will protect me from the wolves. I don't think so. Basically, when you see a wolf, you just run. Because as soon as they catch you, you go to sleep. I really like the fact that you can just walk through shit and it pops into your inventory. Okay, so I need to speak to ye old grandfather. There's no voice acting in the game, which I'm not a fan of, to be honest, but what can you do? A trained dog can lead you to various objects. To get your dog interested in tracking, first feed him a dog treat. When a question mark appears above his head, take out the tracking object and press track. Then follow the dog to the location. If you remove the tracking object from your hand, the dog will lose interest. Well, that's fucking stupid. So, as long as the dog is tracking, you can't do anything else. You can't chop down trees. You can't do anything else. You have to keep the object in your hand. That's stupid. Okay, so we're not going to do the tracking right now because it's night and we are definitely going to encounter wolves. So I'm not going to do that now. These are done. We can harvest them by simply walking through them. That's awesome. Just like that. Everything harvested. Isn't that awesome? I don't think I can plant any of these. I don't think you can plant stuff just like this. We can try. No, consume is the only option that I have. So there should be another way to actually plant stuff. I actually haven't been able to plant stuff aside from trees yet. I don't know how to... Oh wait, I can actually raise toy. Come here, cat. Hey, 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 come here, come here. Come here. How does this work? Oh, over there. Oh, okay. Cat, come here. Cat. Bloody cat is running away. Apparently there's a minigame that you need to do. Yeah, come here, come here. So I don't know what will happen if the cat is actually a higher level, but I guess we will find out. Okay, so you're maximum level now. Okay, so I've got a maximum level cat and a maximum level dog. Every time I pet the cat, it says the cat's level has risen, but like, that has to be a glitch, because you can't raise the level of the cat each and every time you pet it, because that like would maybe eventually make the bloody cat level 1000 if I just keep petting it. Look at that. Cat's level has risen. But it's not showing that it's rising. The little hat, university hat, whatever you call those things, is already full. So I don't know. I think it just says that it's rising, but it's not actually rising because it doesn't show that anything is rising. So what else can we do? What time is it even? I know it's late, but what time is it? It's 3 a.m. Okay. I mean, we could do more menial stuff like chopping down more stuff. We can chop down trees, even though I have a crap load of wood already. Or we can just go to sleep. Yeah, let's go to sleep. Okay, so now it's the next day. I just quickly want to go to the vendor. Oh, and my grandfather wants to talk to me. Oh yeah, he actually gives you, I forgot about that, he gives you a whole bunch of stuff each and every day that he has collected. So the grandparents aren't completely useless. In addition to giving you quests, they also collect stuff for you. At least the grandfather does. I haven't gotten anything from the grandmother yet, but the grandfather gives you a whole bunch of stuff each and every day. And this is the vendor. Oh no, I don't want to water you, I apologize. This is the guy that I got the dog from. At the vendor you can buy, sell various items. Sometimes the vendor will have tasks for you. By completing them, you will lower the prices in the store and get the opportunity to sell animals. Visit him from time to time. Okay, so what I want to sell right now, I can sell one axe because I have two. I can sell a whole bunch of blueberries and all of this kind of stuff, but it's not too necessary. I have a whole bunch of buckets. I can sell 4 buckets. These cans, I can just sell everything. Fill it with something. Okay, we will keep that. Okay, newspaper doesn't have any description, so I'm assuming we can sell that. I have 3 shovels, we can sell 2. Okay, so that's that basically. I can make a good amount of money by making the wood into planks, because the planks sell for 4.6 each. So that would mean basically that 260 over there, that's already in excess of 1,000 gold right there if I convert all of the wood into planks. Animal atlas, chicken, so I can buy a chicken. Get different types of chickens. Rooster. I do want a rooster because then I can have more chickens. At the moment I only have chickens, I believe. I don't think I have any roosters. So if I get a rooster, I can breed more chickens. That will be good. Who doesn't like breeding? I would almost like to sell my fruit, like the apples and the raspberries and those kind of stuff, but we might be able to get more money from creating food with the ingredients. So maybe if we create food with the ingredients and then sell the food, then we can get more money. I will have to see about that. I really hate that mini game, but we will have to see about that. Okay, so do you have any quests for me? No, apparently no quests. That's fine, I guess. Okay, dog. Oh, you have a quest for me. Okay, doggy, time to track. So, where's the bell? Oh, there it is. Okay, so the bell, and then that. Okay, so we take the bell. No, we take the treats. Hunt. Come on, dog. Surely you can go 5 steps without putting your nose to the ground. Don't tell me this is literally Willow, because I already picked her up. That would be really stupid. Okay, so that's literally Willow. That's fantastic. She's already on the bloody farm. And I milked her already as well, on top of that. So she's already on the farm. Why does it say bring Willow back to the farm? She's already on the farm. So that's a glitch in the game. Like, I already have the cow on the farm. I already found the cow previously. Like in the first 10 minutes of the game, I found the cow. And now, like, seemingly the game doesn't realize that the cow is on the farm, because it still says bring back the cow. Do you guys have eggs for me? How do I get the eggs? Okay, doesn't look like I can get the eggs yet. I don't know. Okay, well, cow, like... Do I need to chase you off of the farm and then back on the farm, or what the hell? Let me pet you and see. Will you follow me? Okay, well, come over here then. Like, where should I take the cow? Okay, well, apparently to my grandfather. Doesn't make a lot of sense because the cow, literally in the first 10 minutes of the game, I already found the cow. Build an enclosed pen with fences and gates. Inside the enclosure, place a plaque with the name of the animal. There can be different placards in one enclosure. You can combine different types of fences with each other. Okay, so let's take her over to this one that is already established. This one over here. Come over here. Thank you very much. You're the most obedient cow ever. Build a cow enclosure. Remember to put the cow sign inside. Okay. Okay, where do I get the cow sign? Oh, he gave me the cow sign. Okay. How do you rotate stuff, or do you literally have to do it like this? Walk up to a calm animal and pet it. The stroked animal will follow you for 20 seconds. This way you can guide an animal from an enclosure to enclosure. Now I want to face it the other bloody way. Okay, how do I rename it? Oh, cows. Okay, so I guess it names itself automatically. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, next quest. Okay, well, I don't have eggs yet. Gold purchase, return to them the next morning. Okay, well, it is the next morning, and there's no eggs that I can see, so... Unless you need to pick them up. Nope, there's no eggs. Okay, so now... I do have the one quest for... fruit trees. I need to find fruit trees and relocate them. So I guess we can do that. My inventory is a little bit full, but it shouldn't be too bad. So where are we going to find fruit trees? Cow gives milk every 3 days. Okay, well, I already milked Willow. This is now, again, the same issue as we had previously, where I already did the quest. Already did what they're telling me to do. And yet, now I need to do it again, and I probably can't do it. Yep, milk is not ready, so I literally can't do it. Now I have to wait 3 days, simply because I already did it. So now I cannot complete this quest at all for 3 days. Like, that's a really bad game design. And it's the second time it's happened. Okay, so let's look for fruit trees. I need to find 9 bloody fruit trees. A recipe for a box. Can't I catch you? Frog? Apparently I can't catch the frog. Yeah, apparently Grandma would love this place. Still not seeing any fruit trees. Oh, there's a duck or a goose. Oh, it's a cherry tree, okay. Well, I'm gonna take this this one, and then that duck I definitely want. Come over here. Holy hell. The duck kicked me. What the hell? Duck, goose, whatever you are. So can't I pick it up? Okay, apparently I can't pick up the goose, duck, whatever. Bastard. Literally can't pick it up. Bugger off. Dog, help me. I'm getting chased by a duck. Calm down, goose, you moron. I'm already leaving you alone. Can I relocate these ones as well? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, so I can take them back to the farm. Backpack storage is full. Item move to storage. Oh, you see, that's really, really cool. So even though my backpack is full, I still get the item. The item still gets transferred to me. Oh, I can't swim apparently. Apparently the game doesn't have swimming. I still get the... Hey, there's a llama. Holy hell. I still get the item, which is really bloody cool. And it gets sent to my storage. Come here. Yes, I want to be your friend. Please follow me. Okay, now I'm bloody well out of storage again. Or not storage, stamina. And my bloody stamina isn't regenerating. That's stupid. Like literally this is my maximum speed now. What the hell? Okay, can I cross that? I don't think I can cross that. Llama, you are coming home with me. What a strange bug. Can I pick them up? Shield bug. So I guess that's what the bridges are used for. You literally cannot cross the water without a bridge, apparently. No, come here, come here. Bloody hell, now I can't even chase the llama because my stamina is messed up. No, go that way. No, go that way. No. Here we go. Really, the slow running bullcrap is bullcrap. So unnecessary, it just wastes the player's time. Now we can put him in this one over here to the right. Let me just open the gate quickly. You are mine. Good stuff. So we have our first llama. And if I just learn Kung Fu, then I can go get that goose as well. Even the grandma is walking faster than what I am. Use the camera, select it from inventory, click aim at objects you want to capture, click, you will find photos in the gallery. Camera will recognize objects and animals. The gallery has a limited capacity. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna get from that. And now we need to go add the bloody bandage. Look how fucking slow I'm walking. Okay, bucket. I do need a bucket, I guess. I have so many things that I want to keep. I guess I should put all of these fruits and stuff in here. I'm not gonna use it right now. I need to go plant trees over here. There was a stone around here somewhere, I remember, that I still needed to interact with. A recipe for sneakers. You get recipes from those rocks, apparently. I still need a bunch of trees. 7 trees, apparently. You can't even cross over here. That's ridiculous. I really think that's a stupid way to limit the exploration of the player by not allowing them to cross water at all. Holy hell, the frog jumps into the water and then you can't get the frog. There's actually so few fruit trees, or bushes even. It's actually a rarity to see them. Like literally none of these have any fruit or anything. Don't tell me I can chop this thing down. Holy hell. Apparently I can. How long is it gonna take? Okay, apparently you can chop down that massive tree in like 7 chops. Okay, those are bees. That won't be good. Because apparently if you get stung by a bee, you get the injury as well. Just like when I got kung fu chopped by that goose. Like, I'm exploring this entire area and it feels empty. Like, there's no fruit trees, there's no mushrooms, there's no animals. Like, this entire area, there's nothing. There was one fruit bush, and that's all. Like, it feels really, really empty. It is really, really empty. Like, I hope the rest of the game isn't like that, because that's a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so for that one I need nails. It's becoming night, so we shouldn't stay out anymore. Okay, I'm hearing wolves. Oh, there's a wolf. Okay, the wolves are faster than what I am, apparently. Damn it. Stupid wolves. But at least now you guys can see how it looks when you are basically forced to end the day. Oh, these are seeds. I didn't even know that these are seeds. So, can you plant them anywhere? Apparently you can plant them anywhere. It just keeps on going. So what, do I have unlimited dandelion seeds? Hey, there's eggs. Hey, there's sheep. Holy hell. In what enclosure am I gonna put them? I guess I can put them in the same enclosure as the cow. Can I pick you up? That's nice sheep. Nice sheep. And now I need to get them over there. Hopefully the cow doesn't come out. Okay, so now we've got a bunch of sheep in here. I might have to move my cow, maybe. I need more fences, more gates. Stupid that there's not multiple crafting. You have to do individual crafting. What the hell, mice? What the hell can I do about the mice? Hey, apparently the mice can run right through the fence. Cat, you're not doing a very good job if there's bloody mice on the farm. Why do I have lag all of a sudden? Okay, do I want the cow over on this side, maybe? Cow, come over here. It's easier to put you over here and just let them have that one. But now I need a sign. And I don't have shears, do I? Hey, I can actually make more chickens, apparently. Do the chickens need to be enclosed? I don't think I need to enclose the chickens. I hope not. Okay, apparently that's gonna give us a new chicken. Okay, what else? Okay, I can't make any signs, so I wonder where will I get signs? And I don't have shears. I need shears in order to cut the wool. Now, where the hell will I get shears like that? Like, sometimes you find the implements around the farm, but I haven't found any like that yet. We can complete this one as well. Yeah, without shears, like, I'm losing out on a lot of wool now. Because I'd like to shear these guys, but I can't. How do I pick this up? Like, they're literally not allowing me to pick this up. This board. Okay, well, in any way. I guess we need to go look for more trees, because my quest for the trees is still not done. Holy hell, you have a lot of stuff you want to tell me. Oh, okay, so you can sleep in the tent, then it will pass the time to the next day. Okay, well, I've already built a sheep pen and I've already caught the sheep, and yet the quest is not progressing. Once again, that's the third time that has happened. New type of fence. Well, I don't know what's so special about that fence. Catch the bloody thing. Catch it. Holy hell, those things are fast. I still don't know what the level has risen means. Like, they don't actually tell you what it does or what it means. And I don't have shears, I don't have a way to make shears. I've already built a sheep pen. I've already built 3 bloody pens. Let's go search for more fruit trees, I guess. Because I still have that bloody quest. So I can't do the cow quest because I already milked the cow. I can't do the sheep quest because I already caught the sheep. What the hell was that? Oh, those are bees. Nicht gut. Let's see if the the smoker can do anything. What does it actually do? I'm smoking the shit out of them, but what does it actually do? I don't know what it actually does. I smoke them, but it doesn't seem to do anything. There's not a fruit tree in sight. Okay, so that's how you catch the frogs, apparently. You need to come up behind them, otherwise they just jump into the bloody water. It's really stupid that you can't cross the water. Like it's a bloody invisible force field. I can easily jump over it, but there's the invisible force field which stops you. Look at that. Those bastards can fly over the water, but I can't. I'm like a vampire. I can't do anything to the water. And then as soon as you come close to the frogs, they just jump into the bloody water. That's really stupid. Like, this game has a massive lack of actual crops. Holy hell. Okay, well, that's fucking gay. They know that you're... Holy hell. How many ducks are there? Are there only one? Because that sounds like there's 50. Unless that was just a sound glitch. Yeah, that was a sound issue. Okay, well, the fact that they put a duck under a rock where they know you're gonna go, because the rock is marked, that's really gay. I don't like that. Developers doing stuff like that to on purpose injure the player, because now I'm injured. I can't run anymore. So I have to limp all the fucking way home. That's really stupid. I don't like that at all. When a developer does malicious things like that to harm the player, because now, like I say, I have to limp home. That's really fucking stupid. So I don't like that. I don't like the fact that the duck can even damage you and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, that's really stupid. You're supposed to be able to, like, tame the duck, you know? Pick the duck up, take it back to your farm, just like any of the other creatures in the game, you know, the llamas, the cows, the sheep, the chickens, everything so far I've been able to tame, but not the bloody ducks. And then on top of that, the bloody duck, look at that, now I'm out of stamina. Now I can't do anything. Because I'm injured, I'm out of stamina, I can't kick the thing anymore. That's really fucking stupid. Like, honestly, I don't know why the developers would take glee in forcing the player to now stop what they're doing, because now I can't harvest trees anymore. I have to stop what I'm doing and I have to go back to the farm and sleep in order to recover from this injury. And I can't even run back to the farm because I can't run anymore. It's literally now just I have to walk. I have to walk back to the farm, which is really fucking stupid. Like, honestly, I do not know why a developer would take pleasure in forcing the player to stop playing the game and instead walk back to the farm. Literally stop doing what they're doing, and then you have to walk back to the farm and you have to rest and get rid of your injury. This is my maximum speed now. I can't even run faster than this due to the developers. Like, that's really fucking stupid. So yeah, that's something I definitely don't like. The game obviously also has multiple broken quests, which definitely is not good. I don't like the fact that you can't see the price of items or the description of items anywhere else except in this screen. Only in this screen can you see the stuff, the price and the description of items. In none of the other screens can you see the price or the description of items. That's really idiotic. And as I explained earlier, it makes the player have to do 7 additional actions simply to get the information, either the price or the description of the item. 7 actions instead of the developer simply providing that information to the player. They could have done that, but no. Now the player has to do 7 additional actions each time, not just once, each time that the player wants to know the price of an item or the description of an item. The player is forced to do 7 actions each time for each item that they want to see. That's really idiotic. I don't know why my dog isn't following me. Why? Like, my dog is level 3, which is the maximum level. The dog is supposed to be useful in the game, you know, it's supposed to be a useful thing in the game. And yet, here I am, I want to use my dog and I can't because my dog is nowhere to be seen. And sure, you can make your dog follow you for 20 fucking seconds at a time by petting the animal. Once you pet the animal, it follows you for 20 seconds. But that's fucking unreasonable. You can't expect the player to do that every 20 seconds. So that's just ridiculous. It makes the dog and the cat, I mean, the cat is following me now coincidentally, but there are times where the cat is not following me, and now just like the dog is not following me. So the cat and the dog are supposed to be useful to the player, and yet they are fucking useless. Because how can you get use out of it? Here's another instance of the developers being gay. Once again, this is a place where you will get injured by the duck, and there's nothing you can do about it. That duck will kick your ass and you will get the injury, and you will be forced to walk back to the farm, as I am now, because I can't run. So I don't know, it's just really stupid. There's a lot of things that I do like about the game, like the fact that you don't need to have any animations when it comes to harvesting your crops from your farm. Also, you don't need to pick up items. Items are picked up automatically, or at least the majority of items are. Some items aren't picked up, like the bugs and those kinds of things. You need to pick those up by pressing F yourself. But the majority of the stuff in the game are picked up. But I would just like some uniformity, you know, like either everything needs to be auto pickup or nothing needs to be auto pickup. Like you can't have some of the stuff be auto pickup and some of the stuff not be auto pickup. It's just not, like, it feels like it's wishy-washy, you know, like the one developer was in charge of the one aspect and another developer was in charge of another aspect, and they just couldn't see eye to eye, you know. There's no uniformity to the game. But yeah, like overall I like the game, but like this is really pissing me off. Like making the player walk back to the farm simply because the developer wants, like, shits and giggles, you know, like, haha, let's punish the player, let's get their ass kicked by the goose, and then they have to walk at this fucking snail's pace back to the base. They have to stop doing what they're doing, and then they have to walk back to the base at the snail's pace. Like, it's just idiotic, honestly. Something like this, because it will happen repeatedly. It has happened 3 times to me already. Something like this is going to happen over and over and over again. And it's something that you're going to have to either just make peace with. You're going to have to make peace with the fact that you're going to get your time wasted repeatedly like this. You're going to go out, a duck is going to attack you from fucking nowhere, and you are going to be forced to go back to the farm multiple times. It has happened already to me 3 times. So honestly, something like that would make me not recommend the game. Just literally that aspect. Because now already the developers have wasted 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes of my time through this gayness, through making you get injured and being forced to walk back to town. This is literally my maximum speed right now. So if you're fucking far away, just imagine how long it's gonna take. I wasn't even that far away right now. Just imagine how long it's gonna take if you're actually far away, like in another zone. Like, I don't know, it's just really idiotic in my opinion. On top of that, like I said, the regional pricing of the game is absolutely pathetic. Like, it's bordering on being immoral. Like, there are some developers like Square Enix, Bethesda, Blizzard, that I would say happily do not support them, you know, because they do a lot of immoral stuff, as well as now I can't even chop this fucking down because I'm out of stamina. They do a lot of immoral stuff, as well as the fact that a lot of their games, in fact almost all of their games, have abysmal regional pricing, to the point where with the Rockstar Gearbox games and their publisher 2K Games, they had a game, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and Tiny Tina's Wonderland was literally more expensive in South Africa than it is in America. Like, how the holy fuck do you screw the regional pricing up that much? Like, South Africa, a country where there are millions of people who live on less than $5 a day, you make that country pay more money per per median income, or what the hell ever you want to call it, than someone in America. Like, that's despicable. And even though this company is not as bad, the game is still cheaper, like a couple percentage points cheaper in a lot of the different countries than it is in America. It is still abysmal, because, like I say, the game can't just be 5% or 10% cheaper than what it is in America. Regional pricing does not work that way. The game needs to be 20% the price of what it is in America for countries like India, Turkey, Argentina, South Africa, Ukraine, all of those countries where an American earns way more money. A lot of people don't know this, but for a country like India, for instance, there's a billion people in India. A country like India earns, the average person earns 30 times less money than an American. The average American compared to the average Indian earns, the Indian earns 30 times, that's 3,000% less money than the average American. So if the average American takes home whatever, $60,000 a year, that means the average Indian takes home $2,000 a year. That might sound like ridiculous. Go ahead, do your research, look at the what was it called, the power buying index, or power purchasing index, or population purchasing index, something like that. It basically tells you how poor the people of a country is. And India, just using an example, Turkey and Argentina are actually worse than India. South Africa is also really bad, not as bad as India, but still really bad. And these countries earn in excess of 30 times less than the average American. So the fact that the game is 20% the price of another game isn't even what it's supposed to be. The game is supposed to be a 30th of the price, which this game is $25. So that would mean in India, Turkey, Argentina, those really, really, really poor countries, the game should rightfully be sold for $1 for those countries alone. Now, it isn't being done because obviously that would be a little bit ridiculous, but a fifth of the price would be acceptable. But this game isn't even a fifth of the price. It is actually really close to being the normal $25 price in those really, really, really poor countries. And in my opinion, that is something that is immoral, because the developers have the power to, as I said, make the price cheaper in those countries. And as a result, they will get a lot more sales. They will get a lot more sales. They will get a lot more money. This has been proven time and time again, where developers make public the amount of sales that they get in countries like this really poor countries. And they show that they get a lot of bloody sales from those countries, and they actually make a lot of bloody money, even though the game is whatever 30% the price of, or whatever, in as opposed to what you would pay in America or wherever. The sheer amount of sales in those countries make up for the fact that they aren't getting the full $25 price that they're asking in America. I mean, it's a well-known fact in Brazil, South Africa, India, China, the poorer countries, there are millions and millions and millions of gamers. Gaming is really big in Brazil, in India, and if you price your game appropriately, in those countries, you will get a shitload of sales. I mean, India has 1 billion people. That's 3 times what America has. You're gonna get 3 times the sales than what you could ever hope for in America. And yet this developer has, well, the publisher actually, has priced the game really not well, not appropriately, for multiple regions. I'm just using India as an example, but there are multiple regions, including South Africa. The game is also too expensive in South Africa, and Ukraine, and many other countries as well. So anyway, at the end of the day, it's really difficult. $25 for this game. There's a lot of stuff I like about the game, but the game is fucking empty. Like, I mean, I spent 10-15 minutes running over there to that side. Like, I ran all the way, like I ran like this over there, and I ran there. You can see literally all of this is uncovered fog of war, because the game has fog of war. So I ran over there, I repaired the one breach over there, and in that entire time I discovered one bush. There was one bush. So that entire fucking area over there, that entire area over there, from there all the way over there, there was one bush, one fruit-bearing bush. And I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's like there's nothing in that entire area. There's no crops, there's no animals, there's no fruit-bearing trees. I discovered one bush, one literally, not one type of bush, one bush. And I pulled that out of the ground with my shovel, and that was it. That entire area, 15 minutes. So the game is really, really, really empty, seemingly. So yeah, the fact that it's open world and all of that is nice, but if you're not going to populate the open world with things to actually do, you know, animals to collect, trees to collect, bushes to collect, all of that kind of stuff, then what the fuck is the point? I mean, look at my farm. I've now been playing in excess of 2, maybe 3 hours. I haven't planted a single crop yet over there. I haven't planted a single crop yet. I planted a couple of bushes that I managed to pull out of the ground over there, and 2 trees. So literally those 2 trees over there and a couple of bushes. That's all that I planted in a fucking farming game. This was supposed to be a farming game. And yet I haven't planted a single crop yet. No wheat, no lettuce, no beets, no carrots, no corn, nothing. I haven't planted a single crop yet because I haven't found a single crop yet. And I planted 2 trees and a couple of bushes. So this is the type of quote-unquote farming game, supposedly. So, I don't know. There are just so many more better farming games out there, in my opinion. There's a lot of things that I do like I said, picking up stuff without actually having to pick it up. Everything's really smooth. The game plays very smoothly, but if the game is going to be this devoid of content, this devoid of things to do, and just the developers thinking that it's funny to injure the player and have the player walk back to the house in a snail's pace, and then you're forced to go to sleep in order to get rid of the injury. That's just really ridiculous. Okay, and I'm not even... Okay, so... Okay, that is the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm not even rid of my injury. So even sleeping doesn't get rid of the injury. So then I don't know how you're gonna get rid of the injury if you don't have any plasters. I know the granny gave me 3 plasters. If you don't have any plasters, how are you supposed to get rid of the injury? Like, I just assumed, logically, that you would be able to get rid of the injury. But now, to make another band-aid to get rid of the injury, you need weeds, which I do have. I have like 3 weeds, I think. And wool. I have no wool. And I have no way to get wool because I don't have shears. So I'm at the point of the game where I'm injured and I don't have wool, so I can't make band-aids, so I can't get rid of the injury. So I literally can't do anything that requires stamina, like kicking trees and stuff like that, that requires stamina. So I can't kick trees anymore. I can't do anything that requires stamina. So like this, I'm pressing F, out of stamina. Literally, I'm out of stamina. I can't do anything. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's already a reason to not recommend the game. If the developers are gonna allow you to reach a precipice where you can't cure yourself, and you're gonna be walking at this fucking speed, and you're not gonna be able to do certain things, such as any actions which require stamina, because I don't have stamina now, until you actually unlock the sheep shearing thing, then that's fucking ridiculous. That alone is reason enough to not recommend the game. So yeah, honestly, at the end of the day, I can't recommend this game. There's simply too much wrong. There's multiple broken quests. I've found 3 broken quests so far. So yeah, there's a lot of things I want to like about the game, but there are more bad stuff in this game than good stuff, honestly. So yeah, honestly, if you're looking for a good open world farming game, then this one is definitely not it. Stuff like My Time at Porsche, My Time at Sandrop, those types of games have issues. They definitely have issues, but they have fewer issues than this game. That much is fucking certain. So yeah, guys, honestly, I can't recommend this game. There's simply too much that the developers have made choices that just don't make sense, and that are obtuse, and that just punish the player too much. So I can't recommend this game, to be honest. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.